There we go. My bad. The connection went out. Who in the chat? DD, Dark One. Who else? Chris, Max. Everybody in the chat. What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Apologies for the noise in the background. I'm not at home right now. I'm at my mom's. So we still gonna get this live done. I'm using her laptop, so we will have visuals today. Said, come on, rib rub, report to the headquarters. Yeah. Oh, man, that was crazy. Didn't she tell us to go to the headquarters to go get the check? We're going to get into that. And also, I should have put in the title, Umar explained why the bank shut his account down. And y'all got to hear an explanation for that. That shit is hilarious. Josh Avelli, ain't seen you in a while. Dominique Jones, peace and welcome. Say, what is the turtle done now? Oh, y'all killing her with that. Or I wouldn't say that she's scamming, but she's making people pay for her reaction. Dang, there's already 50 people in here? Apologize, I was a little late. I had to go pick my uncle up from work. So I was running a little late. But we still here. Oh, shit, the dog. I'm going the wrong way. You know which way you're supposed to be going. Yeah, my bad. Dog barking. They up there arguing about raviolis. My family funny. Hilarious. Mind Chaos Blue Brew. What's up with you, sis? Yeah, Trips is coming today. She just had woke up not too long ago, so I told her to just come up when she's ready. But she should be here. Yeah, so just vibing. That was a great show that you did earlier. Yo, to be honest with you, I was in and out of that conversation because my phone kept cutting off. So I didn't even hear most of the things that was being said. That's why I wasn't so present in the conversation. But now I'm getting a good earlier today while I was listening to you play my video, I'm getting I got a good, sense of what the conversation was about. And I didn't know it went that way. And I kind of like agree what you were saying. I definitely agree with what you were saying. My opinions have slightly changed on, and I'm leaning more towards what you said. Um, when it comes to Lene, when it comes to her, like when it sounded like she was defending Marianne. I was confused. I was confused. I was like, is she defending her or is she trying to explain the story? So I didn't really. I was in and out because my phone kept dying that day. Yeah, it was a lot going on in there that I didn't even catch until today. I didn't even realize all that was said, especially what you said to her about the fish tank thing. I was like, oh shit. I'm glad I was not out on the panel when you said that. I'd have had to mute my mic. Yeah, seems like her answers were changing a lot. Uh, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It did change my perspective on the whole thing a lot because I didn't know that she was up there uh, defending Marianne. Well, it sounds like that's what she was doing. So I gotta go back and watch it a little bit more. But let me get to my videos that I was wanting to play today. So Marianne apparently went into the police station somewhere. Again, she went somewhere else where with no receipts, popped up with no receipts, and I think she basically tried to cover her tracks again because she's telling us now if you want to check, go find this sergeant dude who's also under investigation apparently. But what doesn't make sense to me is, you know, why didn't you just show the check? I'm not understanding that. Like if you got the check in your possession and you handing it off to the sergeant, you could have snapped a screenshot of it or whatever evidence that you had and showed the people. So it's not making sense. Again, it really isn't. A lot of it is not making, well, damn near everything she said in the video makes absolutely no sense. Also, y'all need to look out for my uncle for when he start his podcast. I'm gonna promote that on my channel. He's a lot funnier than I am. Well, he think he is. But he's gonna be talking about different things. Okay. Let me share this. Split screen multitask, and I don't need that. Yeah, she's definitely playing games because, like, why didn't you just, lady, just show the evidence? Like, and now you telling us if we want to see it, go find this random officer guy, whoever the hell he is. 83 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. We want to get those likes up. Definitely want to get those likes up, family. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's hear what Marianne got to say.
Good morning, family. Lorient here. So, y'all know I'm boots on the ground, right? I told y'all.
First of all, you fucking up already because she she said, "Come on, Barry." She killed me with this. She said, "Y'all know I'm boot on the ground."
Good morning, family. Lorient here. So, y'all know I'm boots on the ground, right? I told y'all when I get off this YouTube, I do real move in the real world. So you got some content creator that's gotten together that told me they demand me to exit YouTube. These Negroes act like they own YouTube. You understand?
Wait. So first of all, she's starting off by again playing the victim when she's not actually, she's actually the culprit in this situation. We didn't present a fake check to the internet claiming that you got money from Umar Johnson and it come to be one of them home buyers checks that you still have not shown us evidence for, and then now you're trying to say that we demanded her to leave. No, I don't remember ever demanding her to leave. We told her she minds well. See, now you're lying on people, and we did not band together. We were already a group. Well, I wouldn't even call us a group. It's just a sector. This sector was here before you came. All the same people was relaying the same information and doing the same research from the very beginning. So for her to say that makes absolutely no sense. She's trying to like make it seem like we just came together when she came on the scene with the fake check, and we all banded together to get rid of her, and we demanded her to leave. Nobody demanded you to leave. We said your best bet is to leave YouTube. That's it, lady. Oh shit, somebody in trouble. But nobody. Hold on for a second. Here go Trip C's right here. 102 people in the chat already. God damn, we just started. Got 100 people in here. That's what I'm talking about. We going up.
Hey.
So let me start it over for you, Tripsy. So matter of fact, so far what she's saying is that we banded together to demand her to get off of YouTube. Oh, she dropped down. She probably come back
I
up.
didn't. I hit the button twice and it's being slow.
They quoting you in the chat. They said, "Who ate the hot dogs?"
What?
Nah, my sister. Somebody ate the hot dogs in the fridge that she was cooking for. She's making chili dogs for dinner, and somebody took two out the pack. And she came down here stomping and thumping, talking about who ate the hot dogs.
Hey,
I told you
sir.
this house
Hey,
is
everybody.
hilarious. But did you hear what I said?
Which part?
Where she basically saying that we band together and we're demanding her to get off YouTube.
I told y'all a week ago what that is. She's sitting in everybody's bushes, listening to what everybody say and come up with her own damn story.
Is we were
That's it. That's
already
all.
Yeah, we were already a sector before she even got here. And when did we band together? Everybody got their own thing, but they
Our
all have the
sector
same opinion.
always been here. Ever since Umar been here, that sector been here. It fluctuates who in the sector, but it's
Right.
always been there. She
The
ain't
same.
made nothing. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. The only reason they came to see you is because you was talking about Umar. You think you done got the big head.
Right. Right. But we didn't demand her to leave YouTube. Is my second point. We just said it's best that you just go crawl from under the rock that you came from. Because that's what I would have did if I was her.
That's
And
her
I got caught up
interpretation
in
of
some
us
shit like
telling her
that.
to leave YouTube. Us telling her to go back under the rock she came from.
Right.
You
Shout out
don't
to the
know
new
how to translate
subscribers.
stupid yet?
No. I'm just, it's commentary, sis.
Black Titanic. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Niqua, what's up? But yeah,
But wait, Mr. Amcroy, them promotional flyers, the back actually does look like a real check.
they do got the little water stamp looking
It's got a
things,
little
but
fake watermark on there. The only
the
thing that
problem
makes the
was there was no
watermark
routing
real
numbers,
is when it's registered.
and there were no routing numbers.
Lisa. Right, Lisa, for your own good, get off the YouTube street. She done interpreted that and that we want to run her off the internet.
Right.
Girl, bye. You ain't built for the internet. That's what we telling you. You are not built for the internet, Mary Ann Lorient.
Right. And if I was her, which I would never do some stupid shit like that, put that fake ass check up
You almost
and
made me spit on my computer.
make the claims that she made. I mean, I think there is some truth to her story, just not that check and that whole part about the check
Ain't, bruh,
and him
I keep
passing out.
telling y'all, when they come up with these be wholesale lies. Don't no truth be in them.
Well, she did do the movie with him.
She
That's
did the
about the only
movie with
truth.
them. That's the best lie starts with a grain of truth. That's the only
That's what I was
grain of
trying to
truth in
say.
this whole thing. She did that movie with them.
Right. That's basically what I was trying to say. Usually a little bit of truth in a lie to make it sound believable. But let's get back to the video. Oh, Umar came up with his explanation for that's what another thing. The next video I'm gonna play. Umar came up with his explanation for why they quote unquote froze his accounts.
Accounts been froze since the 90s. What
Hey, we got 128 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button because we only got 46 likes, family.
the fuck? FDMG stands family. The money
The money
gone.
gone.
Umar Bumpy Johnson is full of shit.
You understand? They're mad because well, this is
You can't even
headquarters.
get the
Why is
door.
this locked? Let me call these here. Hello?
Wait,
Don't they
did they
have
lock
gun?
her
Why
in
is
the
this
lobby?
locked?
I don't know. She's supposed to be at this police station to see the sergeant instead of going to the bank and getting those receipts showing that she actually got the money.
Here we go, moving the goalpost over to another field again.
Right. But you know what she says in this video? If y'all want to see the receipts on the check, call the sergeant. I think that's what she's saying here. I'm not 100,
That's just
percent but
like
I think
Umar
I'm seeing her
saying.
saying like that.
That's just like Umar saying, if you want to see my degrees, look them up. Nigga, you know they ain't on the internet because you ain't got them.
Right. Right. Exactly.
White, right, white. Well, we ain't mad. We embarrassed. We mad that you made us put up with this bullshit. We mad that you made us listen to your rambling, no S having ass. We ain't mad at
Sir
you.
Long Shark. Somebody made it a joke called Sir Long Shark. Yo, and
Oh
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Bro, she's capitalizing off of that too because she changed her logo to a shark with a crown on it.
This
So I
bitch
think
is
she knows what she's doing in some degree.
fake diaspora melanated grifter. I told you this is some cult shit. They crazy, but they crazy together. So the lies they come up with be fantastical.
Right.
Good morning, officer. How are you? I'm here to see Detective Bishop. He's expecting me, Marianne Lorient, Lorient. I'm bringing a check
Wait a
that he's
minute, wait a minute,
expecting.
wait a minute.
So she instead of going to the bank and showing things, she's trying to prove that Detective Bishop
Wait.
exists.
Detective, we know Detective Bishop exists. He under investigation.
That's what I'm saying. Moving the goalposts. We
That's
not asking
fine.
you about Detective Bishop. We ask you about that check. You trying to prove everything
Wait.
but that check.
She tried to sit up here and strike down what she considers our lies. Girl, bye. You lied first. We just pointing them out. Raw B. Oh, wait. Well, you are incognito. Mind Chaos Brew. Miss
And you had to see her
B99.
live stream earlier. I didn't remember my phone kept going out the last conversation y'all had with Lene. I didn't know it went down like that. And my perspective has changed a whole lot.
I told you,
And I can
look,
see
I don't,
yours was shifting
you
too.
all should know by now, even if my meds are running low, I don't just click off on nobody. Something got to set
Right.
me off, and it's got to have been bothering me for a while. And for everybody saying that I overtalk everybody, y'all need to go back and listen to how many times I try to say something and I get interrupted and I just
No, they
sit.
were saying Lene was doing that.
No, I know, I'm just saying. You have to listen real close because that's how you get the build up to me nutting up. Because they kept skirting the question I was asking. Every time I went to go ask Marianne, Leanne would come in with the intercept. I ain't got time for the bullshit.
I was watching it on Mine Chaos Brew earlier, and I started to hear the conversation, and I was kind of confused because I'm like, what, is Nate sticking up for her, or is she trying to? And then like anytime one of you guys try to interject or like ask her a question or say something, she wouldn't even let y'all finish what y'all was saying.
That was that dead end interception. That was a whole play. And that's why I get frustrated. My brain don't catch up that fast to be like, it's a play during the play. But
Right.
it don't have to catch up because I'm already gone. Like it
Right.
don't catch up to formulate the words it's a play. It just reacts. Yo, technically this is not my platform. Like I can go in and mute a mic, but I usually don't because this is Remy's channel. My channel over there, Trip C's Treehouse. You know, I'll mute anybody mic on that motherfucker. But this is
Real
my
quick.
bro channel. I'm co-hosting with him, so I let him do that. And I wasn't even, we didn't know he was having issues. We thought he was just in the back laughing.
At some parts I was, but the parts that I was talking about where y'all really like started like zooming in on what she was saying, my phone kept dying. I kept trying to switch my phone, and then
Mm-hmm.
I kept every time I got back up there, it would die again.
4'9" thick in the thighs. Does she even have a job? I think she
True.
lost her job long ago. Because the only time in any of those news articles I saw her mentioned as a nurse was in that script, was in that picture, that
Whoa,
photo
whoa, whoa,
of a
whoa.
newspaper.
Mine Chaos Brew looked that up. I think it was either yesterday or today.
Yeah, it
It was
ain't.
yesterday. She looked up her whole past, and
That's what I'm
it's some
saying.
shit.
This lady nuttier than a fruitcake. Her daddy was a low key cult leader. She grew up in a fucking cult. That's all you need to know.
Hey, Day, that crazy bitch out there again.
Morning, officer.
Look,
How are
wasn't
you?
that was
Um,
Jessica? Was it Jessica or was it Lene sent me that? I don't remember. It might have been Jessica, but it could have been Lene. But it was a photo of a newspaper. And in the newspaper is the only place that I saw her mention being a nurse. Like I said, when you go to those articles where it's talking about her harassing the congresswoman and the congresswoman getting the restraining order,
Mm-hmm.
it is no instance of her being called a nurse. She used
That's
to
what I
work
did.
at the Dollar Tree.
That's fucking
I'll give her,
crazy.
she might have been a candy striper back in the day.
Said utilize that mute button. Oh God.
I'm here to see
And
Detective
when you in the thick
Bishop.
of it,
He's Xn
sometimes
Lorient.
you forget that motherfucker exists.
Lorient.
What'd you say?
I said, well, sometimes when you in the thick of it, you forget that mute button exists.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I'm bringing a check that he's expecting.
Okay, I'll just have a seat and I'll give him a call.
Bringing the check that he's expecting. No, we are expecting that, and then you just present this check and be like, "Look, y'all want to see the check? Here it is."
Detective
Yo,
Bishop.
Cajun.
He's
I went with a cross between Cape Fear and single white female. I want to see her strapped up under Umar car.
Mm.
expecting me, Marianne Lorient. Lorient. I'm bringing a check that he's expecting.
Okay, I'll just have a seat and I'll give him a call.
Thank you, sir. I think somebody playing with y'all. I think somebody playing with y'all. Let me tell you, it's been 10 days. 10 days. 10
Right?
days.
And you
You
showing us the
understand?
evidence.
10 days. They don't do any research. They've been taking everything Leonard has regurgitated. They got cameras all in here. They see me doing this video. I was asked to bring this check.
Hashtag
You
who
understand?
is
So the
Leonard?
same ball they got on YouTube, they're asking for the check.
Yeah, I was going to say, lady, we still trying to find out who the fuck Leonard is. Second of all of us do our own independent research, and she said listen to what she say though. Listen.
Tell them to come to headquarters. So the same regurgitate and taking.
We regurgitate.
You understand? 10 days. They don't do any research. They've been taking everything. Leonard has regurgitated. They got cameras on.
Everything that Leonard
Regurgitate.
had
What?
regurgitate.
Make a
First of all,
change.
we don't
Thank you,
follow
Boo.
what Leonard says. We have our own independent thoughts over here. Now, if he has anything that we agree with, yes, that'll be stated. But I don't know what regurgitate is. First of
That's
all,
not a word.
yeah, and then second of all, um, you
Hopefully,
go
I
into
can
that police station and we don't even see the sergeant. First of all, we don't see the video is only 4 minutes long. The
we
sergeant
don't
never
see
comes out.
nobody but her.
Nobody. We do hear a voice saying,
That could
"Okay,
be anywhere. That
yeah,
could
that's
be
what I'm saying. That could be anything." But why aren't you at the bank getting a statement? Wait, so wait, let me get this straight. You can pull this check out. Wait, how did you get the check back if it was already deposited? And why are you
again.
going to him with the check? None of this makes sense.
We gonna
Why
do
are you
everything but what would prove what I said.
it makes it none of this makes any type of sense. Come on, we got 100 people in the chat that ain't hitting that like button. Y'all hit that like button, family.
See, this is why I be telling y'all to stay on focus. Don't add no extra shit. Cause as soon as you add some extra shit, they gonna try to prove that extra shit wrong.
Right.
Leaving the
I
main
get that
crack
now.
rock sitting there smoking on Umar Pipe.
Right. She
I mean,
might be
it's
on.
funny and all at the time, but then it leads to this headache.
Right. And it's just, lady, is it like not registering to you what you're doing? You're doing everything but what you need to do to clear your name. You're adding more lies on top of lies.
DJ
And then,
Goodwood.
yo, you know what I think why she did this video? She thinks this is going to cover her tracks about the check. So now it's like you said, Umar say, just simply look it up instead of simply showing
This
us
is
the
the
degree.
filler. This is the
Right.
filler. I can't show you the actual check. I can't go to the bank and get you the actual receipt. So let me go to the police station and give them the check.
Right. It makes no sense, lady.
Right, Mr. Judge. She desperate. It's a scramble.
In here. They see me doing this video. I was asked to bring this check.
That
You
is not
understand?
a
So
word.
the same ball
Yeah,
they got on YouTube, they're
regurgitate
asking for the
is,
check.
but
Tell them to come to
regurgitate ain't.
headquarters.
He said, wait, Jessica, wait. He said FDMG will come with answers to tell him. Ashe. Ashe. I'm done. Omar, you is a fat, nasty, greasy, sandwichy, lying, fathead bastard.
She said that the sergeant asked her to bring the check. I'm pretty sure that the sergeant would know if the check was deposited. He would have asked you to bring a statement, not a check.
Um,
So
that
that's where you fucked up right there
that
too.
sergeant is under investigation. I don't think he
Right.
taking
He's not
both
heading.
pieces.
That's what I'm saying. You think they're going to put a sergeant that's under investigation on a big case like Umar? Dapper
She's
Slap.
saying she
What's up
turned
with
the check in because it was part of the fraud. But we're not talking about the fraud that Umar committed. We talking about her and this fucking check.
you? That's the point. We got 200 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. And
Janice is made of participate.
don't forget to support the stream goal. Cash App, PayPal's at the top of the chiz at, or you can send a
Oh,
super chat.
bro. I done
Yes.
lost $20 somewhere in my truck.
Shit, I'll be ripping that motherfucker apart right now.
Nigga.
Times is hard. I'll be
Who
ripping
you
that bitch
selling? I'm
apart.
sitting up here damn near crying. I'm just hoping it's gonna pop up on its own.
Oh man. Don't forget, Trip C's information is going along the bottom too. That's what I'm saying. Without the check, she's irrelevant. So I think she's dragging it on. I think she's trying to milk it.
Yeah,
This is her last
shady.
hoopla.
Like, girl, ain't none of that gonna make your numbers rise.
This is her last hoorah. So she's doing everything but present the check to try to drag this whole thing out.
She said they coming to get Umar.
Regurgitate. They got cameras all in here. They see me doing that. 10 days. They don't do any research. They've been taking everything Leonard has regurgitated. They got cameras all in here. They see me doing this video. I was asked to bring this check. You understand?
Everything.
So the same ball they got on YouTube, they're asking for the check. Tell them to come to
Wait a minute.
headquarters.
Wow.
Come to headquarters and
She said that she was asked to do that live.
Yep. And bring the check.
Mm, mm, mm. A lot on
None of that
camera.
makes sense.
That's all I know.
They said they got cameras in here. They know I'm doing this live. They asked me. Lady, you sound crazy than Squidward with titties.
get that check. You understand? Tell them to come to headquarters and get that check.
So she telling us that if y'all want to know about the check, go to headquarters and get the check.
I don't know if Lene rocking with me or not, and I could really care less. All I know is we was trying to get some answers out of Marianne, and it seemed like Lene was blocking like a linebacker, like she was on defense.
Yeah, that's what I got from watching the video today. I couldn't quite understand it. I was so confused. You can see me in the chat like I'm lost like a motherfucker right now. I have
Yeah,
no
because it
clue.
was everything was flowing smooth until Leanne jumped up there for no reason.
Yeah, I was
We
confused.
wasn't us confused. I don't get it, but okay.
I guess it seemed like Chaos Brew was making a good point. And it started to seem like that. It seemed like she was trying to stay irrelevant. And I don't mean it, I'm not trying to disrespect her or nothing, but at her answers lined up with what she was saying. Like, and I didn't know that she said all that about the fish tank. She was like, maybe you should do. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh God. Puff up pass.
Right, Kojo. If the check is in her purse,
I'm here to see Bishop.
just pull it out and show it on camera. But she can't.
Right.
Because all she did
But
was
listen,
take a screenshot of that circular and then throw it in the trash.
but listen, sis. Now she said she's supposed to be dropping off a check. Why she take off her jacket? Where's the
Come to
check?
headquarters and get that check.
I ain't see you take your hand off the thing and put the check down. No check.
I'm here to see Bishop. Okay? Because ain't nobody playing with Umar. I'm here. Try to put this man away who's a cancer in our community. And they out here counting coins. So they all band together. They're making videos about me. We want Marianne Lorient off YouTube. Marianne Lorient this. No, they didn't do no research. They have no material on Umar. The king went dark and everybody's silent. 10 days, video by Marianne Lorient.
Because you were the only thing relevant of it. You came up with this fake ass check.
Why is she calling Umar a king?
I don't know. That's the umpteenth time she didn't put him up to that level too.
That's what I'm saying. She in love with a Umar.
And look at her eyes. Like they're like bulging out her face. Like I never seen her look like this. They said she had the James Brown perm. Okay, KC. They said she had the James Brown perm. Oh my God. That
That's
will
that
get me in
bumpy
trouble.
curl. James didn't
Oh
have a
man.
perm. That's a bumping curl, bruh.
And it seems like she's trying to deflect the attention off of her onto she can't do it with Lennon, so now it's oh she's trying to put it on us and saying oh they're not doing anything outside of YouTube and they're not. Don't you hear Umar blaming us every time? Well, the video that I'm about to play next, Umar literally blames us for his bank account being frozen.
Well, he should blame his followers for his bank account being frozen because as soon as they started marking those as suspicious transactions, that's when his accounts got frozen.
Right. And where are these? You don't hear nothing about these other 39 people that was in this class action lawsuit. Why don't you bring any of these people forth to
Because
prove that
they
this actually
don't
happened?
exist, bruh. Look,
Yeah,
if you can't come
exactly.
up
There's
with the
just
people within
questions to be put out
48
there.
hours, if it takes you months to come up with the people, they don't exist. Y'all quit making life
Right.
harder for yourself.
None of this shit makes sense. None of it, lady. I think you just sit your ass down somewhere. For real.
Me. We want Marianne Lorient off YouTube. Marianne
Hillary,
Lorient this. No, they didn't do no
Said
material
bumping
rumor.
girl.
The king went dark and everybody's silent. 10 days, video by Marianne Lorient. Thank you, sir. You understand? 10 days. Listen, I keep telling, look,
Yo, Leonard, you are diabolical. Leonard said,
Leonard,
Leonard said, Marianne and the Epstein files dropping off checks for jerky.
you hell,
You
Leonard.
diabolical.
Straight ahead. Bruh, I can't with you.
Right. Nigga diabolical.
you know what? I tell you, I get on here. I enjoy this space. I bring information. But listen,
I'm
you go
like,
to these
say you this space.
content
Right.
creator channels, the one demand that out of this space. They demand you go in their channel. These people got Cash App. They got PayPal. These people are making their little coin when they go live. When I go live, y'all see me do any super chat? They got music for super chat. They're
Got a
embarrassed.
membership.
Everybody.
Wait, what are you talking about, bro? Like that's what YouTube's all about. I hate when people try to come at people who get those type of things because they're not getting them.
There's a difference between getting donations and e-begging. Okay?
Oh yeah, shout out to Kojo WWMG for dropping that video the other night too. He took one for the
Do I
team by
need to
being
put up
yeah
the link?
he actually got the members. I think he had a membership and dropped the video so we can play it that night. So shout out to Kojo for that.
Told
But
y'all one
I
take
hate when
one for
people
the
do
team.
that. Yeah, she is jealous. You want everybody's spot. This is what you wanted.
She want them super
This
chats
is what
Lennon
you
be
wanted.
getting. That's all that is.
Yeah, but she was like, people got theme music for it, and she talking about Mind Chaos Brew, because she got this
We've been
banging
on
ass
YouTube for years. I mean, you gotta make
right,
it fun.
right. You got to give the people something to celebrate about.
Right. She just mad and incoherent. That's all this is.
Yeah, but that's her showing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like she's panicking right now. But Mind Chaos Brew does it to show her appreciation for the people that do donate to her
You
channel,
have a little
and just
super
like
chat
everybody else.
song. Donations,
Oh, Mr.
donations.
Judge, I got your email yesterday too. Yeah, she's very jealous, but it seems like right now, she's panicking. She's panicking right now, and like you're
It's,
irate, and what you're saying is not making any type of sense.
she incoherent, man. She's sitting up there babbling. She's
Right,
so
and
mad
all
she
eyes
can't
on me.
see straight.
She was selling $50 Umar t-shirts.
She's so mad right now she can't see straight. That's when and stumbling and bumbling and all that.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. She looked like she was smoking meth. Her eyes popping out her head.
She
Oh,
hang out with
KKC got a
Umar.
song
She
too.
very well might have been.
Information
Ain't
Man got a
no
song too.
telling.
222 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. We only got 84. Hit that like button. Support the channel. Cash App, PayPal at the top of the chat, and Trip C's information is going along the screen at the bottom. Show the channel some love.
Teamwork make the dream work. Cause
Right.
I sure wasn't paying for it. Sorry,
Ran
I irate.
when that truck situation, everybody made contact. You know what they did? They all take their video. Everybody's all nervous. Anya went dark. We're gonna grill her. Come on. I want y'all to put y'all critical thinking. Critical thinking. So everything Anya's giving you, who's vending that information? Who's vending it? No one is. No one is.
Internet
I
is,
mean,
bitch.
yeah. The only thing he didn't vent was your fake check. That's the only thing that slipped by his venting.
That's
And you want us
that's
to
the
use our
L
critical
on his
thinking?
part. She sat up there and
Right.
got Lennon good graces. And she passed that check off to Lennon smooth as butter. That's
Right.
all that was.
You said you want us to use our critical thinking, right? So okay, we'll give you what you want. What you're doing right now makes no fucking sense.
None.
Absolutely no sense. Why are you taking the check to a sergeant? Why would he want the check? It makes no sense. Like, what does Umar paying you have to do with the case? The civil suit. I meant the uh the investigation. What him paying you got to do with that?
Oh,
In the
there's an
arms
investigation.
of
All
the
right.
angel.
They investigating Officer Bishop.
Right.
And I
Like,
doubt we had
is
any
there a
active
reason?
cases going. Huh?
Is there? I'm just asking. Is there a reason? Like, why would they want you to bring that check in? And first of all, you said you deposited the check. That check is long gone
Look,
in the
those
bank
people do
archive
not send
somewhere
no
lost.
those people do not send those circulars to make you think you got money. They send you those circulars to make you think they'll give you money so you'll call the number.
Yep.
They come in many different forms from many different places. Just so happens the one Marianne got was from a home buyer's place. Okay? Nobody in their right mind thinks these are real. If she would have
Makes
took
no
that to
sense.
the post office or the police station, they would have looked at her, rolled her eyes, and say, "Ma'am, it's just junk mail."
Well, she pretended she in the police station right now in this video.
Might be in
And
the police
lady,
station. Remember when Polite went in the police station and they closed that gate behind him and he about lost his mind?
they said Patrick Bishop is a beat cop.
Yeah, he a beat cop, but he under investigation. So he be out there strong arming people or some shit.
Patrick Bishop isn't a detective. That's crazy. And Kojo, you deserve the credit for that. You the one who dropped the video, and I gave you credit for it when I played it.
Listen, I brought you concrete. And so let all of y'all that are looking
What
for
concrete you bought? You
fake
bought a
super chat,
concrete what?
they're embarrassed. Everybody
No, no
ran
one else did.
when that truck situation. Everybody made contact. You know what they did? They all take their video. Everybody's all nervous. Anya went dark. We're gonna grill her. Come on. I want y'all to put y'all critical thinking. Critical thinking. So everything on
Wait, so that's what you're going with because Lennon decided to not pay you no attention. Umar definitely didn't go dark. He just dropped the interview. He
Bougie.
got his own little thing going on with the FBA. Uh, uh, it's just you out here faking it until you're making it.
Marianne ain't got no power.
But she said we all nervous and like, what are you talking about? And we ain't got because we don't got Lennon. We jumping on her.
Girl, ain't
lady.
nobody never followed behind Lennon. Lennon is like the
I
groove
don't
of
think
the group. Don't nobody follow behind Lennon like that besides the Cook Crush chat. I'm talking about other content creators here. I'm not trying to put nobody down. What I'm saying is, ain't nobody over there like that.
yeah, but
Everybody on
I
their
don't think she's
own
registering what our issue is. I
enterprise
don't think it registers.
entertainment. Thank you for the $5
I
super
don't think it's
chat.
I don't think it's hitting her. I don't think she realized that, lady. We don't we don't give a damn about nothing but that check when it comes to you. You told us
Right.
that you were going to give us the proof that the check was real, and it's been 10 days, longer than that. Enterprise Entertainment, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Mm-hmm.
And you have not shown us any evidence.
Right,
You've been
sweet
going every
DJ.
which way, but
Lennon on his own path. He walks to the beat of his own drum.
right.
We are not
I
out
think
here
you're mad because
having
Lennon
little
won't talk about you
content.
no more.
We ain't out here having little content creator powwows and shit about Marianne and Umar. It's not happening.
Yeah, but I think he keeps trying to draw Lennon back out to talk about her again.
She want to, but Lennon ain't that type of content creator. She ain't
Right?
caught a clue yet.
He told you you get no more grace, you no more attention.
He
But
is ignoring her.
we got time.
And we're gonna sit on
Lennon
here and
ain't
pick
got
on you,
time.
Marianne,
You do.
because you are pickable.
And it's not even that. You keep moving the goalpost. The goalpost is not even in the football stadium. You done moved it over to the baseball field.
That's how Marianne get down, bruh.
You didn't move the goalpost all the way over to the baseball. Is at home base right now.
Lisa. She still want access to Lennon, but she ain't getting it. Lennon is done with her. What part of that didn't she understand? Did she think he was playing hard to get?
I think she wanted Lennon. Not only did she want Umar, she might have wanted Lennon.
That's a whole
That's what it's starting to
married
look like.
man. He ain't got time for her.
Look at the way she acted over Umar. She's acting the same way over Lennon.
That's cause she crazy. Lennon will go with a
Is
super
giving you,
chat.
who's
So
vending that information? Who's vending it? No one is. No one is.
girl,
Listen
you
to
might be
concrete.
right.
And so let all of y'all that are looking at this, you let them know they want that check.
Hold on,
Come to
pause for a second,
headquarters.
bro.
That's where that check is. Come get it.
If she got a checkbook, she can show the back of. Okay, sweet
Makes no
DJ, we gonna
sense.
come back for that though, cause I'm gonna have to leave in a minute. We going the we finna try to get the commercial, the script for the commercial recorded for Jaded.
Oh, okay.
Yo, we gotta get the Amazon links and stuff and start dropping it for the comic book, cause we ain't
Says
doing
she turned
right.
in, says she turned into Ebony Republicans. That's basically what he did.
Yeah,
That's kind of the same. It's
I
basically the
was
same
thinking,
thing.
what do y'all feel about us coming up probably this weekend and doing a show about cults, just the signs and the existing ones and stuff like that? Maybe it'll give y'all a better understanding of what's going on right now, because this is some bullshit.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
They told me I made him up. They told him I made him up. You understand what I'm saying? Come get it. So I'm waiting for Bishop right here because I'm reading the check. And when I'm done over here,
We said you made the checkup too. You ain't shown that. And nobody said you made up Bishop. We looked him up. And lady, head and shoulders.
Nobody said that he didn't exist. We said he was under investigation. Girl, get your lies right. Why does Michael keep coming on? My bad. You done muted yourself, bruh.
No, that was my uncle was talking to me. My uncle was talking to me. My bad.
I got
He was talking to me about podcast he about to start. I
you.
let
Okay, yeah.
everybody know that he about
Jaded just
to. What'd you say? You went out.
Jaded just dropped the link in the chat for the comic book.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. That's definitely a good comic book. Yeah, I think she got a crush, and I think Umar. I think Mind Chaos Brew was right. Umar might have went up in them old lady guts and blew her off. Look how irate she's acting.
That's
Like for
just
you to
pure.
make up something like that.
Look, you don't have to sleep with somebody for them to be a stalker.
True, true.
You don't have to give somebody the time of day for them to be a stalker.
That's true.
So you can't automatically say that's what this is. That's why I said fatal attraction, single white female, somebody put hand that rocks the cradle, Cape Fear.
I said, let me find out she the white lady from Misery. And that what it was
Misery
called?
Chastain.
uh,
Marianne keeps a stolen checkbook and credit card in her depends.
yeah, yeah, she sounds very scorned. Like she sounds very, and the way she acting is her behavior is evolving.
The
It's crazy.
internet has scorned her, if you want to be technical. She mad at us.
For you presenting a
Listen
fake
to
check and
what
lying
she's
to us,
saying.
and
She mad at us for not believing her about this fake check.
when we saw it with our own eyes, like what the fuck did you want us to do, lady? Just act like
Don't
we didn't
believe
see
the
it,
lying eyes. Believe what I tell you.
right? That's how they all act. It seemed like the whole conscious community act like that. And then as soon as you don't believe them or you catch them in a lie, is fuck the whole community. We the bad guys. We
It's because it's an overreaction, bruh. I'm gonna take my ball and go home. It's
right.
basically what it is.
He said, anybody seen
Can't
Bishop?
think of a
Nope,
valid
not yet.
argument. You know you ain't right, so you just gonna leave. That's all it is. Point blank. Period. You be digging too deep into some of this stuff. It's common human nature. They just louder about it.
Yeah, true.
No one is. Listen, I brought you concrete. And so let all of y'all that are looking at this, you let them know they want that check. Come to headquarters. That's where that check is. Come get it from Bishop. They told me I made him up. They told him I made him up. You understand? Right? Come get it. So I'm waiting for Bishop right here
Really?
because I'm reading the check. And when I'm done over here, I'm gonna make for Umar Johnson. Listen, they're coming to get him. Ain't nobody playing. These people on YouTube making videos, making a little coin. Not
House, bro.
one person. Not one.
Lady.
We got fed up in 2015 of people saying they coming to get Umar. Look, the IRS has what do they call it? A strike division. Umar
Mm-hmm.
don't pay his taxes. The tax man cometh. He just slow as hell. That's the only thing I'll say. But as for they acting like SWAT finna drop down from the trees and grab Umar, no, he ain't that kind of criminal.
No,
He's the
I
Bernie
think if
Madoff type
anything,
of criminal where they just let him keep scamming until it gets to the point where the people he done scammed get fed up and go to the police in mass. Okay?
right? I think that's why I say I think if anything, they just sitting back and letting the evidence pile up.
Right, Lisa. You know it, Kojo. Always and forever. Crazy don't never change.
I definitely don't. This is fucking ridiculous.
Person is doing something off that channel to see this man's brought to justice. 10, 12 years you've been collecting information. 4 hours video. Come on now, quit playing with me. 4 hour video. You making documentary. What have you done? Someone who is plaguing our community, who are hurting people that look like all of us. What have you done? Nothing, sir.
You sound like Umar. All
Mm-hmm.
these young boys that he supposedly helped, and we have not seen not one of these young boys that he
Told
helped.
you they done
And
graduated and they got children of their own.
right, and you claim that you're doing something outside of there to getting locked up, forgetting that you donated one of the biggest amounts. Lady, you full of shit. You full of shit because we don't see no bishop.
Right,
Bishop
Mr.
still,
Judge.
he just told you that. Didn't he just tell her that Bishop was on his way?
Mm.
That nigga still ain't come out.
Nothing, sir. He knew. Honor knew. Honor knew. And you know what? When if y'all go back and look at that video, oh, I'm
Kojo got it.
confident. Sister Warren.
And you still trying to throw him under the bus. What'd you say?
I tell you, I was talking to the chat. I said Kojo got it, C-Ball.
Max said, I got 5 checks and ain't wrote one yet.
Right.
Oh, lady, what the hell?
I'm thinking we should have a viewing night like we did for Reefer Madness and just have a whole panel there and just pick apart Caleb and Awakened. That's the only way any of us gonna get all the way through it. I might not make it through it though. Y'all know how I am. My brain will shut down.
I couldn't even make it through the Umar movie. I damn sure ain't
I'm
making it
saying
through the
though,
polite.
like we did Reefer Madness, if we watch it together on the panel, it might work. And then everybody can get through it. Cause I know some people still suffering from flashbacks. I-55 South.
Lisa, she's saying that Umar knew about, Lennon knew that the check was fake. That's what she's trying to claim. She's still trying to throw Lennon under the bus
English
and say that he knew.
devouring hypocrite. I can't with you. I can't with
But
you.
but by her saying that she knew that the check was fake, that means she also knew that the check was fake, and you still presented it. So either way, it's not good
Lennon
for
didn't take
you.
that screenshot, Marianne. You did. You
You
took
did.
that
That's what I'm saying.
screenshot and sent it to Lennon. And then when you realized that you got because everybody was actually looking at the freaking chat, that's when you panicked.
Right now, you're scrambling and you're not even thinking straight on what you're doing. What you're doing is a bunch of bullshit. Now you're telling us you're trying to get around actually showing us the check by going to the police station and faking like you're giving it to this sergeant. Now we gotta go get it from him. Why don't you? Why didn't you just take a picture? It still doesn't cover the fact that you still didn't take a picture of it and show it or show it on this video that you just.
We still don't have any evidence that you cashed the check for $68,600 handed to you by Umar Bumpy Johnson, okay?
Yeah, maybe we should get this Bishop guy's number.
Somebody already called him, didn't they?
I don't know. I ain't heard anything about that, but
I'm
I think we
thinking
should.
it's the library or something, Mr. Judge. I'm not, I know. She got somebody to play like they was a cop because she ain't showing nothing.
Yeah, I don't see any police like anything that looks that shows you that's a police station.
And I know some people be wondering why they always want you. Cause these motherfuckers will lie. Polite sat up there acting like he was in the hospital. And that Negro was in an Airbnb.
Shit, we just watch a motherfucker fake like he was on a jet. The
Exactly.
the fake flexing bull. What was his name? Moxie or fuck that bull name was.
I don't pay them folk no attention.
He acted like he was on a jet. I'm going to go sports gamble. Come to find out that shit was this nigga was on the set.
She said they told her to record the trail.
They told her to record and bring the check. KKC called. Oh, we'll check that out.
She keeps setting herself up for the Oak Trip. It's actually quite amusing. Head toward I-55 South. Yeah, I ain't moved.
Who's vending that information? Who's vending it? No one is. No one is. Listen, I
Right,
brought you
TJ.
concrete.
That's
And so
kind of so
let all of
little.
y'all that are looking at this, you let them know they want that check, come to headquarters. That's where that check is. Come get it
Bruh,
from Bishop.
it's still
They
so
told me I
cute.
made him up. They told him I made him up. You understand what I'm saying? Come get it. So I'm waiting for
People,
Bishop right here because I'm reading the check. And when I'm done over here, I'm going to Bishop. They told me I made him up. They told him I made him up. You
nobody
understand?
tell you made him
Y'all
up.
that are looking at this, you let them know they want that check, come to headquarters. That's where that check is. Come get it from Bishop. They told me I made him up. They told him I
Oh,
made
wait,
him up. You
pause,
understand what I'm
bruh.
saying? Come get it. So I'm waiting for Bishop right here because I'm
That
reading the check.
songwriter
When
is
I'm done over
saying,
here,
don't
I'm
ask
gonna make
for the check no more. Black cat, no, it's mine. I don't know why I said it. I'm sitting in the truck. I'm at somebody else's house.
That's what I was trying to say earlier, sis. That that's her excuse for nobody asking about the check no more or
That's no
trying to
roundabout
get
way of
access
saying
to the
don't
check.
ask about the check no more.
Right. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. Her saying that she's giving it to him, which makes absolutely no sense. Is her trying to cover her tracks on us not asking about the check
Look, let's do
no
the
more.
math. It's got to be some type of office. It can't be a library or a police station because it doesn't have any metal detectors. So it's got to be somebody's office. Now she probably saw him in the paper, saw he was getting indicted. Well, she didn't read that far, and figured that'll be a good name to use. That's what I'm thinking anyway.
And how do we know if she's actually going there to present a check? She could have made up any old excuse to go see this bishop dude.
All I know is she is presenting like she nuttier than a fruitcake. That's it.
Fact.
That's all. It is the police station. Okay, she must be in Avon then.
a video just for Umar Johnson. Listen, they're coming to get him. Ain't nobody playing. These people on YouTube making videos, making a little coin. Not one person is doing something off that channel to
How the
see
money
this man's brought to justice. 10, 12 years you've been collecting information.
But that doesn't cover the fact that you presented a fake check. Like, lady, it doesn't matter what you say. It does. You can say all the bad things you want about everybody, every other channel that's talking about you. Lennon, it still does not overshadow the fact that you made up a whole fucking story about him paying you money and then presented a fake ass check.
Okay, first and foremost, can't none of us stop nobody from sending Umar no money. Barring that, what was we supposed to do? If the people that are affected by Umar taking this money will not press charges, there is nothing we as everyday citizens can do besides educate the public.
Right.
That's it. That's all.
That's more than what you did. You sat there on that movie for 2, 3 years and said not a word until you was able. It was convenient.
Right, out here dibbling and dabbling in the conscious community and then want everybody to look side-eyed at everybody else. No, I'm looking side-eyed at you.
You can tell she's stressed. Her wig all messed up. Everything.
Keep telling y'all that is not a wig. That is a pressing curl.
Whatever it is out of order.
See,
Person,
Trail,
not
none of
one
this
person
fake
is
shit.
doing
Because
something
she full of
off.
shit.
Yeah. What'd you say? Hold on. He said Mizzy with the dyed beard. Yeah, Michael Smith. That's what I'm talking about. From Pop the Balloon. Him. He got caught fake flexing.
That channel to see this man's brought to justice. 10, 12 years you've been collecting information.
Wait a
4
minute,
hours
what's
video.
just
Come on now, quit playing with
What?
me. 4 hour video. You making documentary? What have you done? Someone who is plaguing our community,
She
who are
said
hurting
she
people
gonna
that look
bring
like
them
all
to
of us.
justice.
What have you done? Nothing, sir. Nothing, sir. He knew. Honor knew. Honor knew. And you know what? If y'all go back and look at that video, oh, I'm confident. Sister Lawrence gonna provide. He knew. He knew there was a live check. And he knew. You know what? When I first got that check with that letter that Umar sent through this woman, you understand what I'm saying? We got excited. We got excited. And I told Honor, I said, this is a weird looking check. Send me a copy. Send me a copy of front and back. No. It's like no one's thinking about. I want y'all to put y'all thinking, Marianne, everything, Marianne, none of them. None of them.
Now you just told us a completely different story than what you just told us the last time. Lady, do you know you recording yourself when you say this stupid shit? It's like, lady, do you know that you recording yourself? At least go back and look at the video and watch the last thing you said. At least do that. You just making up shit as you go. Since you look like James Brown.
None of them ever did their research. Never, none of them. They just regurgitate whatever Leonard Honor give them.
Hit it again.
Regurgitate. All right. Let me go back. All right. Well, that was that bullshit that she said, which we know is all goddamn lie. Don't make no sense. Hold on. Let me go to the Umar video where he's giving his explanation on why his accounts got closed.
I have reported this harassment before. Nothing seems to happen, and it keeps happening. Recently, after being
Hold on, this computer.
told, "Shut up, nigger," I reacted.
My bad, this computer a little bit low. Where's it at? I could have sworn I put it on there. Hold on, let me go back to it.
English devouring. This is Mr. Judge.
She called her an English devouring hypocrite. Oh yeah, look, I got. Nope, that ain't it. Is it? Let me go up. Yep, there it is. Breaking news: Umar explains why his bank account got shut down. If you listen to both of their excuses, they both predictable. It's fucking
Forever
crazy.
live. Get dog report. Umar Smollett. Oh gosh.
You this time.
Let me go back. And shout out to the lounge for clipping this part of the video because I don't think anybody caught this part. But I can't never sit through a whole entire Umar interview to even be able to clip it.
Dedication and some great fast forward or some
it take a lot of discipline to sit there and listen to this motherfucker.
Having a one.
I don't want to say your real name. Oh wait, no. K. Okay, K. Appreciate the $5 cash app.
Wonderful, terrific Tuesday thus far. Y'all, we got Umar for the next 3 times. Y'all, he went up on this platform. And y'all,
He called Marianne Finesse 4 times. She done went up on Umar. Yeah, I think that K, thank you for the $5 super chat. If anybody else want to support the stream goal, we are now $10 short on that. If anybody wants to support that, Cash App, PayPal's at the top of the chat. But don't forget to look out for Sis on the channel too. I do have a co-host. Her information is going along the screen on the red strip at the bottom of your screen.
I thank you kindly.
25 to Life Rim. Nice to meet you. He said, my real name is 25 to Life Rim. Nice to meet you.
Him is talking finally about why him bank account was frozen, why him bank account was on ice. His bank account was so icy. But y'all, he says now in this clip, him saying that it was his cousin that he was allegedly giving $50 to, and found out that his bank account was not banking, not banking, yeah. That there was $0 in there, and he had this bank account since he was, a teeny bopper. But y'all, check out this clip. Umar finessed 3 times. He finally speaking out about it, but do I believe what he's saying? No, I don't believe it. He said that they went in his account and seen basically some suspicious activity, so they checking in. I believe what Umar told us himself out of his own mouth, that somebody turned him into the federales. I believe that's when the federales, they went to go be nosy. They went deep sea diving into his bank account, and they were looking at transactions. This is just my opinion, y'all. But check out this clip, y'all, and let me know your thoughts. Check it out and see what he's saying.
Let's talk about FDMG for a moment. No, sure. Before we get to FDMG, you did come out at one point and say that your accounts were frozen, business and personal. What was the update on that? And explain to the audience a little bit. Explain to the audience a little bit what happened, your response to it, and where it stands now.
Well, we got debanked, but the bank kept giving us the runaround. First, they said we just looking into your account. I guess they wanted to see if I was mismanaging money. I'm assuming the struggle streamers contacted the bank and accused me of fraudulent behavior.
We cannot contact your bank and make them shut down your account.
Nope.
Like I knew he was going to be like, oh, the struggle streamers. Somehow, some way.
He opened those bank accounts under the name of FDMG, but he was using the proceeds for personal matters. That's why those bank accounts got shut down. Well, frozen would be the more correct terminology. But yeah.
But remember his original story. Lene hacked his account. What happened to that? And I don't think
Umar tell lies like he breathes.
Right. And then on top of that, like we said in the beginning, there's no way you're going to find out that you're investigated because you went on there and it was $0 or whatever. That's what he's going to say. You're going to get an alert on your phone, or they're in the mail. They're going to contact you some way to let you know what's going on. They're not just going to shut your account down without letting you know.
No, Francisca.
As they've done in the past. First, they said we was looking into your account, but you're not going to be debanked, right? And then the next thing you know, I get a letter in the mail saying I'm debanked. So I call them. I say, y'all told me y'all just looking into the account. Yeah, well, we didn't know. We thought they was, and we just got this letter from the higher ups saying that we can no longer host your account, that we have the right to choose who we can and cannot. But then Donald Trump, or was it Joe Biden? It might have been Trump who signed this.
Bro, now it's a whole conspiracy. Now first it was the struggle streamers that might have called. You heard us say he just gave us two different explanations all in once. It was the struggle streamers. Then you said the higher up said we don't want to bank with you.
Yep. Let me go. I gotta find something to eat and charge up both of my devices.
All right, sis. Appreciate you.
Ain't no problem. I'll holler at y'all later.
So y'all hear he gave us two different explanations off the jump. Starting out, his whole entire thing. The struggle streamers. He said he sent in his cousin $50, shouldn't have made FG account get shut down. That's 3 excuses. All in one. Let's keep going.
Law that says banks cannot just debank you because they don't like you. You follow what I'm saying? But we were a black bank now, so I'm gonna let it be. But I think I did have grounds to sue because I think they did it because of my personal political views. You follow?
So why didn't you sue? Why didn't you sue? And then it's always the same excuse. He did the same thing with the schools. Oh, they didn't want me because of my personal beliefs. Oh, the struggle streamers is calling up the places. I don't know nobody that's calling these places. And I'm a part of this so-called struggle streaming group. And I don't know nobody in our sector that's actually like calling these people. And how are we calling your bank? We don't know where you bank. We do not know where your bank is. He said because interviewing him looked like Jay-Z mixed with Hassan Campbell. We don't know your bank, bro. I can see if you try to keep trying to say Lene did it. That I'm not saying that she did it. I'm saying that would sound more believable than just normal everyday YouTubers calling a bank that we don't know that you bank with. And he said, I'm at a black bank. Yeah, what black bank? You give us no information on any of these things, but somehow, some way, we know where you like, bro, it makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. The banks don't give a damn about your goddamn beliefs. All they give a damn about is your money. They don't care. Only they don't care. Banks don't see color. They see one color, green. So all that makes absolutely no sense. It's just a bunch of gobbledygook, a bunch of dumb shit. None of it makes sense. Now you see the same pattern that Marianne is giving too. She learned from the best.
Yes, yeah.
So, and I was with that bank since I was in my first summer job at 14 years old. It just goes to show white folks don't care nothing about you. You feel me? So we got debanked. While we're debanked, the city of Wilmington tries to sell.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I want to deal with the bank side first because, like you said, you were debanked.
See, I kind of like this interviewer because he didn't let him try to skip over it. You see how he tried to hurry up and jump to, while we were debanked, the school, they try to sell the school. No, nigga, you trying to take our attention off this whole debank shit. What you're saying don't make no sense.
About you feel me? So we got debanked. While we're debanked, the city of Wilmington tries to sell.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I want to deal with the bank side first because, like you said, you were debanked. Some of the reports came out, and a lot of the content creators were reacting because for the first time in your career, you asked for personal donations.
Yeah, because I was debanked too. In other words, while we was debanked, we couldn't access no money. So my personal account is froze, and the school's account is froze.
Yeah, but what else isn't making sense in this story? You said you were debanked, and they told you that they don't want to bank with you no more. So right when they tell you that, they're going to tell you to come pick up a check because we're clearing out your accounts. So how did you not have any access to no money? That makes no sense. If a bank is telling you that they no longer want to do business with you, right? They don't want you. They don't want your money in there. That means they don't want your money in their facility. The next thing they're going to tell you is, we have a check for such and such amount. You need to come pick it up. He even said it himself. If you go back to when he was talking to Baba David, he said it himself. They supposed to write you a check and give you your money back. He said, let's see where this goes. Y'all crazy. This makes no sense. He talking in circles. First, he blamed it on the struggle streamers. Then he said it was the higher ups. And now he never had no access to it because he was debanked. Being debanked means they don't want to do business with you no more, and you need to come get your money. Look at his face. You can't tell me this nigga not lying. And who be doing this nigga fade? This shit ain't blended at all.
And I didn't know how long they was going to be froze.
Did they give you a reason?
I still don't have a reason.
To this
and guess
day.
what? They said they didn't have to supply one. Yes.
That's the only truthful part. They can just tell you they don't want to bank with you. If that's the case, they don't. They can just tell we have a right to not do business with people we feel as though we don't want to do business with. But for you to say they was giving you the runaround, the bank has to give you your money back by law. They have to cut you a check and give you your money back.
And I didn't know how long they was going to be froze.
Did they give you a reason?
I still don't have a reason.
To this
and guess
day.
what? They said they didn't have to supply one. Yes.
Wow. So you're debanked, and all of a sudden, I see
And the money froze with no promise of when it's going to be released. They gave me a date, right? And then that date came, and I still ain't got my money. So I'm calling around the lawyers and everything. And the one lawyer like, it's hard to get your money back from these banks. I said, what? He said, yeah, them
it
banks.
ain't hard to put it in there.
Yeah, but he was telling me like, with them banks, you got to be careful. He said he heard of banks who held on to people money for years, bro. You got to be careful with these banks, man.
That makes no sense too, because your lawyer would have just simply went in there and told him, the bank, you have until this amount of time to give my client their money back. Write a check for whatever money he had in that account, whatever accounts. You have this amount of time, or we will be taking you to court. He just said he had grounds to sue. So which one is it? Did you have grounds to sue, or did your lawyer tell you that it's tricky? It's damn near impossible to get your money back. This nigga flip flop it. I'm telling you, bro. If you listen to these motherfuckers long enough, they always tell on themselves. It's very simple. Yeah, he's obviously lying. He's very animated. Makes funny yelling and make funny facial expressions, thinking that that's going to make it sound more believable. But if you really listen to his words, he's talking in circles.
Yeah. He said the rules around finance give them a lot of leeway, bro.
I bet.
They can straight have you could be a multi-millionaire and be broke as shit messing with these banks, bro. Yes.
So you're debanked. Did you receive a letter? Did you go try to access your
account? What happened was I think I was sending my cousin like $50 and it said zero balance.
You think you were sending your cousin $50? See, that right there would have let me know. He said 25 lies in 10 seconds. That would have let me know he lying. Nigga, you literally came up with a whole story saying that you was trying to send your cousin money. Now you think that's what happened. I mean, if something like that happens to my livelihood and my money, I'm going to know exactly the reason why it happened or how I found out. It's always, I think this is what happened. I think this is the way it went. You only think that's the way it went because you're trying to remember the lie you told. and you try to make sure you saying the exact line. What the fuck? Oh man, this community is crazy, bro. I think I might want to get out of this sector. It's starting to give me a headache, bro. And then even if I do move out this sector, there's always a bunch of lying ass motherfuckers on YouTube. What's the point of lying? I don't understand that. You do. The one thing I don't get is why people think that people in the black community are going to actually like you say that you blame the struggle streamers, basically saying that they do their research. They said Matt Locke is his lawyer. So you basically admit that the AKA struggle streamers do their research, but you lie to us like we're not going to actually do the research and check back on what you said last time. Go to these places that you tell us to go to confirm your story, especially when you're dealing with millions that the people gave you. I don't get this. Just keep adding lie on top of lie on top of lie. It's the internet, bruh. No one has defeated the internet yet. No one. I've yet to meet the person that's been able to defeat the internet and walk away scot-free when they've been lying. Shoot, just tell fucking truth, dog. It's not worth it.
That's what did it. I called the bank. Why is my thing? Oh, your accounts are not accessible right now. For what? We're currently reviewing them. For what? I don't know. Only central office.
Yeah, they're told not to say.
That's bullshit. If they don't want to do business with you, they're going to contact you by any means necessary, whether it's via text messages or a letter in the mail, telling you, hey, whatever reason it is, we don't want to do business with you. You have until such and such day to come pick up your check because your accounts are closed. We even watched that happen with Young Pharaoh. If you go back to Young Pharaoh, when this literally happened to Young Pharaoh, he went into the bank and that's exactly what they told him. We don't want to do business with you no more. Take your check and your money and roll out. Kicked him out the bank with the check. Oh, he says the money is in a black bank now. Whatever that means. I'm pretty sure there probably are some black-owned banks. Let's do our research on that. How many black-owned banks exist in America? Hold up, this loading. Hold on. Let me type it because it's taking too long. Hold on. There we go. How many black-owned banks in America? There's 18 to 22 and up to 36, including credit loans, credit unions. So there's 18 to 22 regular banks, but up to 36, including some credit unions. These institutions represent less than 1% of U.S. banks. So there are black banks in America. Let's see if there are any black-owned banks in Philadelphia. There's primarily one major black-owned bank headquarters in Philadelphia, the United Bank of Philadelphia. So there is one in Philadelphia. There is one black-owned bank in America. So I guess I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what he's saying. We got 228 people in the chat. How many likes we got? Damn, we still short 100 likes. Don't make me have to put live streams on you motherfuckers. AKA the piggy bank. Don't make me have to put live streams on y'all. By the time I'm done with y'all gonna be hitting that like button in Pelicans Bay. Subscribe program. Hit that like button.
Yeah.
So I was in limbo.
Damn. So, and you know what? It's interesting because when that happened, of course, a series of events happened, but I just want to deal with the bank part because do you think when you came out and done that affected your cultural equity at all? When you said
Why?
that because people weaponize that. We're not gonna act like
they
people
weaponize everything. I do. They weaponize what I eat, what I wear.
Yeah, but this time it led into some of the narratives they've been trying to make. It was bad time. It didn't bother you at all.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Like, in order to understand me, the one thing people have to understand is I believe I was born to do what I'm doing. And because of that, there's a thin layer of protection around me. You feel me? If you've noticed, I've been through a whole lot these 16 years that I've been global, right? And I bounced back from everything, you see. And I think it's because them ancestors, man, they're real. You feel me? They're real. And I think that as long as I stay true to my mission, they got me. And I was told that in a divination. Babalabo said, listen, your ancestors are with you. The success of your school is going to be contingent on you remaining loyal and honest to your ancestors. Because remember, they are our angels, right? And he said the success of your school is largely contingent on the ancestors. They're going to decide when it opens up, right? So because I believe I was born to do what I'm doing, I mean, look.
There we go. With the word salad. Here we go. Born to be a scammer, right? Here we go. So he hit him with trigger words that he knows that his followers are going to believe I was born to do it, and the struggle streamers be hating. I got the ancestors protecting me, and shit like that. He sounded like a preacher to me. He should have just opened up a church. I'm gonna keep it being with you. I think he'd have made more money off that. You see what the ancestors lied to you? Oh, y'all crazy. It's the reaction that everybody would expect, though. He blames the same exact people, and just like this, crack stained fingers, y'all crazy. For this certificate of occupancy for the building, I can tell you exactly what he's going to say, word for word. The struggle streamers got to the council. They don't want to see me succeed because of my political beliefs. So they stopping me from opening the school, so we didn't pass the inspection. Something of that area. Guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Honest to your ancestors, because remember, they are our angels, right? And he said the success of your school is largely contingent on the ancestors. They're going to decide when it opens up, right? So because I believe I was born to do what I'm doing, I mean, look.
The ancestors is going to decide. You see what I mean? These are trigger words for his followers. That sounds like cult talk. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in the ancestors and all that, but when you use them and to cover up, overshadow lies, that's when I draw the line. That sounds like cult talk and cult behavior. Well, the ancestors are protecting me. Well, where the ancestors been at all year? Because you've been going downhill all year. I think that if we're going off of his logic about the ancestors, I think the ancestors are trying to tell you something, nigga. I think the ancestors tell you to get that money back and call it a day. Yeah, this is the longest scam in history. How is there people that didn't get any type of donations from any people able to start their own schools? People younger than your nephew even started a school. And then you telling people that the school is done and the whole building is full with black mold. That's the worst type of mold. And not only that, you not knocking that black mold off or getting rid of it is poisoning that whole community in Delaware. Because they like we said, we looked up what black mold does. They release their spores into the air. And people breathe them spores in. And like I said, I seen on forensic files the dude's house had black mold in it, and now he half remedial. He needed a day planner just to get up and brush his teeth because it messed his brain up so bad. It starts to affect your respiratory system and everything. And you keeping that building up, or not doing anything about it, poisoning that community. That's ridiculous. Saying that you're trying to help black folks. That's the total opposite of helping black folks.
You're going to have a hard time convincing me that I'm related to Frederick Douglass by accident.
Nigga, you are not related to Frederick Douglass. Your father took the DNA test. The person who you said made you related to him. Y'all niggas not related. I had Frederick Douglass' great-great-grandson on my channel. And he don't know you. He don't know you're part of the family. You're not a part of the family tree. And then they got a DNA test from your father, who you says makes you related to him. And there's no blood relation at all. Not kinsman, not from his loin. Because you said you came from his loins. And then when the actual family came out, I was like, we don't know this motherfucker. You said you was a kinsman in the DNA test. And y'all ain't got no blood relation, but you still trying to say, oh my God. That's ridiculous. Even your dad said, your father even came forward and said that he can't believe that he even told you that lie. He apologized to the people for even telling you that shit. He said he wanted to do something to make you motivated to do something great. Well, Pops, you fucked up. That's bad parenting.
You feel me?
You feel divine, this whole thing.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's a speaker, he's a writer, I'm a speaker, I'm a writer. Before I knew you follow what I'm saying?
Am I tripping, or does anybody else see them big ass bald spots in his beard? Tazzy Taz, peace and welcome. He said, "What's up, Rib? It's like that Theodore Menace to Society. Don't be a menace, nigga. I don't know. Why did you never come to see me, Trey? Nigga, I don't know you. Anybody else catching these bald spots in his beard? Now, like I said, I did my fair share in the streets, and I've seen crackheads with bald spots in their beard because it sticks to it. Y'all know that one crackhead that be in the trash can collecting cans, collecting cans to go recycle them, stealing the copper out your buildings. Yo, you know what's crazy? What a coincidence that as soon as he bought the building, suddenly all the copper and wires suddenly got stolen. Oh shit! That building was sitting up there for 10 years before he bought it, and nobody touched it. As soon as he got there, suddenly somebody came in and stripped the copper and wires, and they got a bunch of them joints around here, especially in Philly. A whole bunch. It'd be trucks riding around doing that shit, taking niggas water heaters, all types of shit. Woo. You see the beer on, right? And it got ball spots in it, bro.
You could argue that.
I kind of want to wrap it back.
Watch, hold on. Watch when he turn his
Come
head.
on, man.
Yeah.
We come. He's a speaker. Remember, they are our angels.
Look, you can see it right there. Ball spot, ball spot, ball spot. They everywhere when that beard. Said black mold gave him scurvy. Oh, that's diabolical. He said the black mold on the building gave him scurvy. Yo, the chat is undefeated. Y'all niggas is crazy. Ooh. Ghostface, what's up, good brother? Oh, everything I said about the black mold in that building was going to happen, happened. Yeah, it definitely did. It definitely did. Oh, man. This shit is diabolical. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Hey, it ain't me, Saint Center. That's y'all. Y'all the chat cooking. Hold on. Let me pull up this video Mr. Judge sent me. I think he sent me a video that he just did. One of my kids is on my goddamn thing. I ain't even there, and they still on my YouTube, messing up my algorithm. Hold on. Where's Mr. Judge channel at? They said the black mold gave him scurvy. Hey, Mr. Judge, if you still in the chat, can you repost that video in the chat so I can play it? And y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. And don't forget, we $10 short on our streaming goal. Hit the Cash App and PayPal at the top of the chat. Or you can send a super chat. Whichever.
Right? And he said the success of your school is largely contingent on the ancestors. They're going to decide what opens up, right? So, because I believe born to do what I'm doing, I mean, look.
You said this acapella Chris Rock.
You're going to have a hard time convincing me that I'm related to Frederick Douglass by accident. Do you feel me?
You feel divine, this whole thing.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
We come, he's a speaker, he's a writer, I'm a speaker, I'm a writer. Before I knew I was...
Nigga, you having a hard time convincing us that you are related to him. Not that you're not related to him. Convincing you that you're not related to him. You having a hard time convincing us that you related to him, period. He said black mold turned into black power. I mean, black power turned into black mold.
You follow what I'm saying? You could argue that.
I kind of want to wrap it back to where D.L. Hughley said, if you don't got no W-2, I am not going to be listening to anything that you have to say. Somebody who is constantly begging for money and you a grown man, I mean, I just, it doesn't sit right with me. Just like D.L. Hughley said, how are you a grown man begging for money, but you're supposed to be a leader? A leader, it goes out and works and brings their own money to the table. This is something that Umar, don't know nothing about. Finesse Street.
I mean, that is true. You don't see him doing anything else to bring in any type of money for himself other than donations for the school. And the school ain't up or renovated. So where the fuck is that money going? But you ain't got no job, but you want a vacation every other day. FDMG, family, the money gone. You said a yellow alien stole some of his beard.
Times it be finessing. He don't know what is hard work. But y'all, check this clip out right here.
Who got two like that? You feel
And
me?
so that's what I want to speak about, right? Because what you have been doing over the last 16 years, and you end up being debanked. Does that worry you? Do you like?
I was bothered because I've been with the bank since I was 14, so it was kind of sentimental. I got my first summer job, my working papers with them. I'm like, damn, y'all just. But it was a good wake up call because I already knew white supremacy. But when you go through it,
You always the same old excuse, bro. And it seemed like all these motherfuckers got the same excuse when it come to that. Whenever they fail to do something or they don't deliver on something that they promised, the first thing that they blame it on is white supremacy. And don't get me wrong, it does exist in certain cases. But every single time you do something, my nigga, it's never your fault. He either blames it on the aka struggle streamers, or he blames it on white supremacy. It's fucking ridiculous.
Different level.
Ain't no struggle streamer, then contacted your bank Umar for next 3 times. How does any other struggle streamers know who you bank with? First of all, that just sounds so unbelievable. I mean, he tells so many lies, y'all. I mean, the liar, pants on fire, and the truth is not in him. Who is calling up somebody's bank and saying that they're committing fraud? I mean, nobody knows who he banks with. You know, at least I know a lot of us alleged struggle streamers don't. But y'all, these are the lies that he tells. He's always trying to push off something on somebody else. But check out this clip right here, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Let's check it out.
When you are debanked out of thin air, does that worry you? Do you understand the level of fight you're really in?
I understand my level of fight. It doesn't really worry me because I've seen it all before with the ancestors. You know what I mean? Like, sooner or later, it has to come to this. You know?
Hey, bro, we know that's not the case, but if you keep putting that energy out, them white folks is gonna get tired of you saying that shit and give you the shit that you're looking for. If they really wanted to shut you down, I mean, like if you really was a threat to their system, look at what they did to. They don't even gotta do all what they did to our original black leaders. They'd put your ass in jail by now. But I'm pretty sure that when you gain momentum, they probably kept an eye on you, followed you, tailed you, and realized, oh, this motherfucker scamming the community. He doing more. He doing quite the opposite of what we think he doing. Let him go. He's doing more damage to the community than he is helping him. That's my only explanation why they let this motherfucker go so long. Because, like I said, to have a nonprofit and not give the people any information on where the money's going, when by law you have to have a website showing where the money's going. And whenever somebody asks you whether it's a donor or not, you have to give them that information. So for you to be like that, and I don't think he's a threat to the system. You see what they do to threats to the system. We watched Kanye go from 11 billion to 200 million in a day, just by saying some old dumb shit about the Jews. Now all the white supremacy and Jew and all this other shit that he done said over the last 10 years, you think they wouldn't have stripped his ass by now and threw him in jail or something? Or used the media to discredit him? I mean, come on. We see how and I'm glad he brought up the ancestors. I seen how they did the ancestors and what happened to them. They was either tossed in jail or unalived. Somehow, some way, nothing happening to you unless you fuck up. When you don't deliver something, that's when the answer. That's when the white supremacy come into play. Whenever you say you're going to deliver something to the people and don't do it, that's when the white supremacy come in.
You know what I mean? I just didn't expect it then. You know what I mean? It was off guard because I was on my way to South Africa at the time. So I'm like, damn, I'm not going to have no money in South Africa. So, you know what I mean? And I love South Africa, you know what I mean? So I was broke in South Africa, but everything worked out though.
Do you think your rhetoric and what you've done over the last 16 years, do you get away debt free with that? Do you think white supremacy allows Dr. Umar
No,
Johnson?
they watching.
So
They watching.
what I'm saying is,
And they do what they do. You feel me? They watching, they sabotaging, they do what they do.
the debanking.
I'm gonna go to Nat Turner.
Wait a minute. So, is it the struggle streamers that's sabotaging you, or white supremacy? Because you keep bouncing back and forth between that too. 1 minute is the struggle streamers that's doing it. The next minute it's white supremacy. They watching it. Oh man, I've never seen so many excuses pile up. Like the excuses just keep piling up.
Okay.
The Confessions of Nat Turner. I'm born August 21st, the day of the Nat Turner War, Haitian Revolution, George Jackson. Nat Turner said that when the Spirit appeared to him, he said, this mission, whether it comes rough or whether it comes smooth, you have to bear it. It also said to him, such is your luck, such you are called to do.
The way Umar was answering this question about his bank account being on ice, I don't believe that he cares. But first of all, this money wasn't his. Just like D.L. Hughley said, he's a grown man asking for money from people that go to work, honestly make a living. And none of this money is his in the first place. He talking about my account and FDMG. No, sir, all of that money was not yours from nobody's hard working. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let me know y'all's thoughts.
All right, let's go to Mr. Judge video. Hold up. Hold on, this thing freezing again. Where is it at? Gotta go to history, right?
This time it led into some of the narratives they've been trying to make. It was bad time. It didn't bother you at all.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Like,
y'all, this computer
in order to understand me,
oh shit, my bad. Oh, Lennon going live again. History.
Yeah.
There we go. There it is. All right, we're gonna play Mr. Judge video.
Hey
We'll
YouTube,
get on out of
it's
here.
time for fake check Marianne video. She seems to be losing a lot of support fast. She lost over 2.5% of her fan base. It seems to have gotten her really shook up.
Good morning, family. Marianne Lorient here. So, y'all know I'm booth on the ground, right? I told y'all, when I get off this YouTube, I do real move in the real world. So you got some content creator that's gotten together that told me they demand me to exit YouTube. These Negroes act like they own YouTube.
Well, they may not own YouTube since that is property of Google, but they can indeed make sure every time you go on live or post a video, they can expose you for lying, like what you're doing now, since no one has told you to get off YouTube, since that is just word of mouth on your part.
You understand? You understand?
That's true, but nobody asked her to get off YouTube. Like I said earlier, nobody asked her to get off YouTube. All they said was, if I was you, I would stay the fuck off YouTube.
Yeah, because this is headquarters. Why is this locked? Let me call these men. Hello? Don't they have gun? Why is this locked? Good morning, officer. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm here to see Detective Bishop. He's expecting me, Marianne Lorient, Lorient. I'm bringing a check that he's expecting.
Okay, I'll just have a seat and I'll give him a call.
Thank you, sir. I think somebody playing with y'all.
Okay, you went to a police station that for some reason called headquarters, and you claim to want to speak to Detective Bishop. However, that doesn't prove shit. Anyone can go to a police station and say, "Hi, I want to speak to so-and-so." And the officer gave a pretty common response.
And also, you never showed the police officer or the check. Cannot stress that enough. Didn't she say that they asked her to record? So why didn't you record your conversation with this detective? Since they asked you to do it. You said they got cameras in there. They know they asked you to record, and they know you're recording, but somehow the video cuts off at 4 minutes with no police officer in sight. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do the poll. I've been trying to figure that out. How to do polls, but I don't know how to do it.
That doesn't prove this Bishop, who doesn't seem to have a first name, is real.
Let me tell you, it's been 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. You understand? 10 days. They don't do any research. They've been taking everything Leonard has regurgitated. They got cameras all in here. They see me doing this video.
Look, see?
I was asked to bring this check. As regurgitated. They got cameras all in here. They see me doing this video. I was asked to bring this check.
They see me do the video. I was asked to bring the check. No police officer in sight. No check in sight. And her behavior is erratic.
You understand? So the same ball they got on YouTube, they're asking for the check. Tell them to come to headquarters. Come to headquarters and get that check. You understand? Tell them to come to headquarters and get that check.
You do understand that telling us to go to headquarters doesn't make sense, right? That doesn't tell us what police station you were filming at. I also don't understand what you mean about the check. The check was proven fake, and your defense has been that you did not know it was a falsification. Therefore, what are you going to prove by telling us to go get a check?
Wait. First she said she didn't know it was fake. Now she's saying that she knew it was fake.
That's fake. Makes no fucking sense.
I'm here to see Bishop. Yeah, okay? Because ain't nobody playing with Umar. I'm here. I'm here. Try to put this man away who's a cancer in our community. And they out here counting coin. So they all band together. They're making videos about me. We want Marianne Lorient off YouTube. Marianne Lorient this. No, they didn't do no research. They have no material on Umar. The king went dark and everybody's silent. 10 days, video by Marianne Lorient.
First of all, why are you calling Umar the king after you said he is a cancer to the community? Secondly,
the same thing Trip C said. She keeps putting him up on a pedestal while degrading him at the same time. Makes no sense.
yeah, people are making videos about you. That's because you made everyone your enemy. Why? Because you claimed to everyone that you sued Umar and that you got a check. That was proven fake. You kept that fact hidden for months and only admitted it was fake after it was shown. Yet you want us to believe that you did not have any idea that it wasn't legal tender, despite having the check for a long time. No one believes that bullcrap.
Thank you, sir. You understand? 10 days. Listen, I keep telling, look, you know what? I tell you, I get on here. I enjoy this space. I bring information. But listen, you go to these content creator channels, the one that said they demand that I leave this space. They demand you go in their channel. These people got Cash App. They got PayPal. These people are making their little coin when they go live. When I go live, y'all see me do any super chat? They got music for super chat.
Oh, you're not doing it for coins? What about the fact you only let paid members go on your live streams?
I forgot about that too. I think I did say that earlier. Says the woman that did a paid live stream, and then when you realize ain't nobody paying for that shit, you went back to regular live stream.
Yeah, Honor and Rim Rum may make money when they go live nations, but they make it optional and respect anyone who supports them. You, on the other hand, want people to pay $3.99 a month just to join. How the fuck does that make you better than them, you hypocrite?
They're embarrassed. Everybody ran. When that truck situation, everybody made content. You know what they did? They all take their video. Everybody's all nervous. Honor went dark. We're gonna grill her. Come on. I want y'all.
Wait, I just now caught that part. She said everybody ran and everybody was nervous. Yeah, the only nervous person I see is you. The only person I see running is you. We're not the one who gave up a fake check and said that we got it from Umar. And then first you said that you got it directly. Umar handed it to you. Then you said the lawyer handed it to you. Like your story then alternated between like 7 different explanations in the last 10 days. Uncle Mo TV, what's up, good brother?
Try to put y'all critical thinking. So everything Honor is giving you, who's vending that information? Who's vending it? No one is. Listen,
we don't have to vet his information because he brings the receipts with the information that he's bringing, unlike yourself.
About your concrete. And so let all of y'all that are looking at this, you let them know they want that check. Come to headquarters. That's where that check is. Come get it from Bishop. They told me I made him up. You understand what I'm saying? Come get it. So I'm waiting for Bishop right here.
You may be waiting for a detective Bishop, but that doesn't mean it's the same Bishop that you claimed you spoke to. We have no first name to go by, no knowledge of where this headquarters is located at. For all we know, you could be at a random police station for a detective Bishop that has never seen you before. You did not even know that you have to press on a buzzer to be let in. That indicates you have never been here before.
Because I'm reading the check.
That's true. I didn't even catch that part. She definitely didn't know that you needed to be buzzed in. So if you was there the last time that you said that you was there, you would know that you needed to push the call bell when you first walked up to the door. I didn't even catch that part.
And when I'm done over here, I'm going to make a video just for Umar Johnson. Listen, they're coming to get him. Ain't nobody playing. These people on YouTube.
And where's that video at? Did she drop this yesterday? Didn't she drop this video yesterday? Still no video. See, I seen this. This is the type of pattern that she's doing. She'll be like, she'll try to prove one thing that makes no sense, and they're like, all right, when I'm done this, I'm a do this. But the second thing never happens. Just like when she was over there when the check first got exposed. You said you were gonna go to the bank the next morning. Never went to the bank. You took a picture, a so-called picture of you so-called being in the bank. But there's no proof that you actually ever went to a bank. And then it's 10 days later, you have not, you said it would take 5 business days. We're almost 2 weeks later. None of this makes sense.
Making videos, making a little coin. Not one person is doing something off that channel to see this man's brought to justice. 12 years you've been collecting information. 4 hours video. Come on now, quit playing with me. 4-hour video.
But that's where you chose to go over there to expose the fake check. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, you're doing 4-hour videos, but you're not doing nothing. So why didn't you say that to him when you were over there presenting that fake check? Now all of a sudden he ain't doing nothing because he didn't want to throw himself under the bus for your fake check. Lady, just get off the internet, please. You're digging this hole deeper.
You making documentary? What have you done? Someone who is plaguing our community, who are hurting people that look like all of us. What have you done? Nothing, sir. Nothing, sir. He knew. Honor knew. Honor knew. And you know what? If y'all go back and look at that video, oh, I'm confident. Sister Lawrence gonna provide. He knew. He knew there was a live check. And he knew. You know what? When I first got that check with that letter that Umar sent through this woman, you understand what I'm saying? We got excited. And I told her, I said, this is a weird looking check. Send me a copy of it. Send me a copy of it, front and back. No, it's like no one's thinking about, I want y'all to put.
You never said anything about the check being weird or saying that you thought the check was funny until the check got blown up and we found out that the check was fake. That's when all of a sudden you kept saying that the check was funny. But if you thought the check was funny, how did you deposit it? And again, you said you deposited the check. So what are you bringing to this police officer that you saying that you're there to meet? The bank ain't giving you no check back. They'll give you a receipt. Adrian, what's up?
Chuck thinking, Marianne, everything, Marianne, none of them. That shows you none of them ever did their research. None of them, they just regurgitate whatever Leonard Honor ever did their research. Marianne, none of them. That shows you none of them ever did their research. None of them, they just regurgitate whatever Leonard Honor give them.
Well, first.
Wait, what research did we have to do? We looked up this federal investigation that you keep talking about. There was none on record. We looked up this case that you keep talking about where you sued them. There was none. And then they blew up the check that you presented. That's actual research.
First of all, the research in question indicates there is no investigation by Marianne Lorient against Umar Johnson.
There is also no evidence that you actually sued Umar at any point.
Marianne, just give it up. No one is going to believe you at this point. No amount of rehearsing like Umar or making these fake videos is going to fool us. The jig is up. You lied to us all, and your channel is dying as a result. You aren't even a nurse as you claimed you were. We cannot make you leave YouTube, and you are free to stay. But you can't stop people from leaving your channel or exposing you. You even shut off your own comment section. Even Umar Johnson doesn't do that.
Anyways, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe.
He said, I saw when she was off. Look at how she acted when she presented the check on Lennon that night. I'm disappointed he didn't see. And wait, see, she was a fruitcake. Well, yeah, she has a very probably terrible English. Well, yeah, that's all I got for tonight, y'all. I wasn't really planning on actually going live today, but I had to cover that video before it got old. Hold on. I think I did have. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this at, y'all. That's where I'm in this one at. We had 2 hours, yeah. I'm in this one at 2 hours. Nurse Ratchet. Let me get on out of here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we live streamers, y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, make sure it's on all. It's your boy Remy. You was just tuned in to Rim Rum TV. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful there, little buddy.